What invention would make your life easier? It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. There are dozens of little stressors that we all have to deal with every day. And wouldn't it be nice if your cell phone could actually do some of the most annoying tasks for you? Things like folding your laundry or taking the kids to school or unclogging the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Siri, get out the industrial drain snake again. I had Mexican last night.
Dang,
Oh
bro.
my God, what is going on in your bathroom?
Well, maybe one day, but thanks to the rise of apps, there are plenty of other useful things that you can do with your phone. You can get your meals delivered, you can control the lights in your house, you can keep track of your baby and your spouse, and whoever else you want to keep track of. And still, there's plenty of room for them to grow. That's why a survey recently asked thousands of Americans if they could create any app to make their life easier, what would it do? And here are the top responses. And some of these apps already exist, by the way. People just don't realize they exist. But number 10 on this list was an app that can tell you what your dog is saying. People really want that.
Oh, yeah, so bad.
Isn't there an app like that? But I don't trust it. You know, it's just trying to get you to spend money because they know your weakness is your animal.
They're like, your dog said I'm hungry. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, and he is
Yeah.
hungry.
It just says the
Crazy.
same thing every time because
Exactly.
they don't actually know what a dog is saying. This app actually does exist. There's one called Bowlingual and another one called Dog Decoder if you want to download an app to tell you what your dog is saying.
Interesting.
Oh my God, my dog would just be saying squirrel, squirrel, squirrel.
Number 9, Swear Jar. It's an app that buzzes in your pocket every time it hears you say a swear word so you can finally stop cursing so much whenever you talk. That's an app
Really?
that apparently Americans want.
Yeah, creepy
Yeah,
that
and-
it's listening to you all the time.
I want an app that buzzes when I don't swear enough.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, I haven't heard you cuss in like 4 sentences. Can you throw an F word in there, please, real quick? Number 8, an app that tells exactly what's in your refrigerator when you're not home so you know what to buy at the store.
That is
Yeah.
cool, and that would be really
Right?
convenient.
Because every time I make a list, it never makes it to the actual grocery store.
There are actually real versions of this. One is called Fridge Cam. It's a tiny camera with a light that you place inside of your refrigerator door, and it links to your cell phone, and when you turn it on, it gives you a view inside of your refrigerator.
That's
Oh,
dope.
yeah, it's dope until you accidentally put the big gallon of milk right in front of it. You're like,
can't
I
see
can't see anything.
Number 7, an app that reads the room and gives you the perfect excuse to get out of an awkward situation.
Yes.
What?
Definitely a good app.
I don't think that exists yet.
Nope, that does exist.
It does?
In 2016, Chelsea Handler created an app called Gotta Go to handle the scenario with a big list of excuses to duck out of an event.
That's awesome.
These are apps that people say that they wish would be created according to a new survey. And like we said, some of these actually do exist. Number 6, an app that helps you decide what to watch on Netflix when you can't pick. That is definitely a good app.
The worst thing about the internet and Netflix and all of these services and Amazon is the amount of choice cripples me.
Totally.
Oh, I know.
Like I have to read. I spend more time reading reviews than I do actually watching anything.
Yeah, it's the opposite problem. Like, there's nothing on TV.
Now there's
it's like
everything on
everything
TV.
is on.
I never watch anything. I sit there on Netflix for about an hour and go,
same.
well, okay, I'll try this. I'll start it for a second and be like, no, there's got to be something else.
Yeah.
But there is a real app called Netflix Roulette, which basically spins a giant wheel and gives you a random show or movie to watch on Netflix.
But here's the problem: if you don't watch the whole series, what if you're getting a show in the middle of the series? It doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the other thing at TV. You can't just tune in anymore.
gotta
You've got
start
to
and
invest,
binge.
man.
Yep.
Another app that people want is an app that helps you figure out who's that guy from that thing. You know, whenever you're talking about that, you're like, that guy from that thing. Like, they look like this. Well, I guess in late 2016, a website called Blipper has been using augmented reality to figure out who someone is just by looking at a picture of their face. So that sort of exists.
Okay.
Number 4, people want an app that helps you make new friends when you don't know anybody at parties. So when you go to a
that's
party and you
nice.
don't have friends, like, how do you make friends? So there's an app for that. And believe it or not, there is actually an app like this already. If you are at a party, you turn it on, it will point you to other people who also have it turned on.
Okay.
So it's kind of like Grindr or Tinder, but just for friendship.
Yeah,
for, like,
sort
Yeah.
of.
in a certain vicinity.
Except
Right.
that's really specific, and it's an app that not a lot of people know about. So
You're
you're
gonna
probably
be-
turning it on like, I still can't make any friends.
Yeah. So it's just shocking that you got invited to a party if you're on that app.
Yeah.
You're
That's
saying?
true.
Number 3, Tinder, but for pizza. Swipe left on any pizzas that don't look good enough for you.
Yes.
Swipe right on a cute-looking pizza slice. Apparently, people want that really
That
bad.
sounds amazing.
I would be on it. But
Can
what's
you
the
hook up with the
point?
pizza?
Because if you
Yeah.
go to like, Uber Eats, I mean, you see a couple pictures, but you don't really know what you're going to get.
Yeah, true.
If you can match in a Tinder type style.
Like, ooh, I want that nice and hot, spicy one
Yeah.
right there.
Number 2, an app that people really want is an app that helps you eavesdrop on people sitting near you.
That's
on,
sketchy.
people.
And that's an app that does exist.
No.
Yeah, it's called your camera.
It's called Ear Spy, which amplifies the microphone on your phone or tablet before feeding it into your headphones.
Oh
so
my
you can just like
gosh.
set it on the table, act like you're listening to music, and really just listen to the conversations around you.
Like a
Oh my
spy kind of.
I know it's creepy, but I love eavesdropping.
That's so messed
Oh
up.
my God, you know how many times I've been like, shh, I'm listening to the other people's conversations. Stop
Mind your
talking to me.
business.
And the number one app that people wish would be created is an app that lets you delete your number from other people's phones.
Whoa.
It doesn't exist, but I would love to have that app.
Yeah.
Just somebody's texting you nonstop, and you just use the app, and all of a sudden they're like, "Where'd the number go? I swear I thought it was here."
I swear.
Text in at 78592. If you could create any app in the world to make your life easier, what app would it be? All right, your phone tap's coming up right after this. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning.